All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Alex Caceres and Brian T-City Ortega. Well, Brian T-City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Brian Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just got to put it all together if you want to realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection zone. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. He pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 13 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it fair.
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up with him.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Just misses with the jab. And they separate. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Ooh, what a punch. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Nice punch to the head.
Shooting for the takedown here.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, huge block. Counter punch landed there by Ortega.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Whiffs on the right hand. Oh, collar tie. Effective punch there by T-City, Brian Ortega. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Brian Ortega. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? And they separate. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, a huge block there. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, that's a good strike there by Caceres. Man. Counter punch landed there by Ortega. Swing and a big miss by Caceres.
Left hand punch.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Beautiful kick.
Back to the feet now. 5 minutes in the books. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, Will.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Round 2 is upon us. Your thoughts on round 1, champ?
Round 1 was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Ooh, what a punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. That is as big a strike as he has been thus far tonight.
Big, nasty shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Single collar tie there, stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Liver kick.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice split by Caceres.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Ortega's kick to the body here, that one appeared to be blocked. Right hand upstairs.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Unable to connect with the right hand there.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Straight right, he misses.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
T-City gets the tie clinch here.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again?
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the score.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who doesn't going into the next round.
Punch is blocked. Ortega's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Great punch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ortega's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oven St. Preux has got to like that transition there. And there it is. It's a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.